it as I know my name. Avalanche of miracles, avalanche of healings.
I celebrate your church. My name is Frank Iroto. I want to thank God for everything He has done in my life, being in the Master's Place International Church. I joined the Master's Place in June this year, 2021. This month making it 4 months in the Master's Place. I want to thank God for a major sickness He delivered me from. Every year, I always been admitted, right from when I was 12 years old. Always been admitted for the fact that I have this shortage of blood. We don't really know what happened, was even taking the blood, but every time I'm being sick or being admitted, it's always that same issue. So this year, July, I was this sick. I was having this excruciating pain in my chest and in my back. So we were even thinking maybe it's ulcer because it was really paining me. So I was even taking drugs for ulcer, thinking that it was ulcer, but the pain was not still going. It still increased every time. So we decided to go and run checkup. When we ran the checkup, the doctor told us that I had very low percent of blood in my body, that the normal range of blood is from 35 to 53% of it, but I was having 23% of blood in my body. That eventually someone with that kind of blood is supposed to be dead, but it's by the grace of God I was living. So my mom was like, the same sickness again, like that, sir. The doctor even told us that I need to be admitted immediately with immediate effect because it's not something I can even survive from. But my mom was like, we don't have that money. That every time we do buy 2 pound weights of blood just to put in the same body, and where's the blood going to? So she said we can't admit her. Then they took me back home. My mom was like, we use native to fight the blood back. So when we got back home, we're using all manners of things, use different medicine and all that just to fight the blood back. But the pains were still there. In fact, at this time, I was even feeling the pains at my leg, my hand. I could not even feel my body anymore because there was no blood flowing in the body again. So that's on Friday night in that July, I could not sleep. I was having this serious pain all over my body. So I decided to call my own connect leader that this is what is going on, that I can't sleep, I'm feeling pains. So he said, okay, no problem, he'll call me back. He called back after like 5 minutes. He gave the minister's phone. They prayed for me over the phone. And they also told me that, don't worry, they'll come to my house the following morning. So I said, okay, no problem. But that night I could not sleep. My mom could not sleep as well because she was praying and she was rubbing the whole body just to let the blood circulate around the body, but to no avail. So the following morning, just by 7 in the morning, the ministers, they came to my house. When they came that morning, they brought communion and they brought the mantle as well. They prayed for me. Instantly, they gave me the communion. I should take the communion. So I took the communion. Then they also gave me the mantle that I should place it on my head. So when they left, I placed the mantle on my head. Instantly that I placed that mantle on my head, the pain diminished. I did not feel any pain again. The pain just vanished all of a sudden. Then later on, when we went to check, because I was taking the communion like that as well, I was still declaring that I plead the blood of Jesus over my health, over my life, that let the blood of Jesus fill my body. So when we went back to check the blood, it was okay. I really want to thank God for that issue. And I also want to thank God for the way He delivered me from negative dreams. While I was in school, university, I always have these negative dreams. Either I'm eating in the dream, or I'm having sex in the dream, or I'm attacked. Different creatures, different animals attacking me in dream before I joined the Master's Place. So every time before I go to bed, I will pray. I will say, God, I don't want to have this negative dream. Every negative dream I cancel. I don't want to have negative dream. But it keeps occurring. Is either I see myself back in our former compound, just like that. But when I joined the Master's Place, when I took the communion one Wednesday, I went to sleep. When I slept that night, I dreamt of that same spiritual husband. He came to me that night When he came, he wanted to do all sorts, but I just ran. I ran off of the place. I was running, he was chasing me. He was chasing me in the dream. But I got to one particular place. I stood. I waited for him to come to me. When I stand there, it was like, so you don't grow mind. I said, yes, I rebuke you. You cannot come to me again. I was praying in the dream. Then one little child appeared in the dream as well. So the both of us were fighting that spiritual husband as well. Then immediately, the both of us in this dream, we defeated him in the dream. The man just died instantly in the dream. I really want to thank God. Since I joined the master's place, a lot changed. I'm no longer having that nightmares again. I'm no longer seeing any negative dreams, and nothing is attacking me again. I'm just thanking God because He has done a lot. I want to thank our Father, Pastor Korede Kumaya. Sir, you have been a blessing in my life. You have changed my life. Your words have impacted a lot in my life. So I want to thank you. I want to thank our mother, to Pastor Esther Kumaya. I want to say thank you, Ma. I want to say thank you, sir. I celebrate you, Ma. I celebrate you, sir. I celebrate you, church.
I know it as I know my name. Avalanche of miracles, avalanche of healings.